channel, guys. Thank you for stopping by today, Yolin L. I hope you guys are having a blessed and wonderful and beautiful day, and you're enjoying the end of your summertime. I had a wonderful summer, and I trust by God's grace that you guys had a wonderful summer as well. All right, today, I just want to say thank you guys for rocking with me, for the few people that I have. As I keep saying to you guys before, I see you guys have been watching my videos, and I would appreciate if you like what you see. Click the little button, it's free. Just subscribe to the channel and help me grow my channel, guys. I really would appreciate if you guys would help me to grow the channel. All right, thank you in advance. God bless you. Today I want to talk about counting your own blessings. A lot of times, in our lives that God has blessed us, and we each have our own blessings in our lives, And what I would like to say to some people is that you count your blessings. Don't count my blessings. The blessing that I have, that God has given me, right, is the one that I prayed for, fast for, and I've been trusting God for. That's my blessings. That's what God has given to me. Now, you as an individual, you have to look to God for your own blessings. You can't count my blessings. My blessings belongs to me, and yours is yours. Some people don't really appreciate the life that God has given them. They wake up on a daily, and you don't understand the enormity of this blessing that God has given us. You have life. You have health, you have strength, you have a job, you have food on the table, you're healthy. Guys, this is all the stuff in life that you need to really sit down and really, appreciate the fact that God has given you another day to live. It hasn't been easy for everybody. Life is not easy. It's really not. But because we're alive, we get to get up every day and get new mercies, and we get to speak to the Lord and ask Him, When some of us come and we get blessed in our life, you have no idea how much years, how much time, how much prayer, how much fast we have put into the fact that we were seeking God's face for certain things, And when God allows us to get it, we appreciate it. But then what I don't like is some people have the same opportunity as you. They could do the same things that you do, and they chose not to do it. So whenever you come now in your life and you get blessed, all of a sudden people feel like the blessing that God gave you, you don't deserve it. Now tell me why. Tell me why do you think that after I have prayed, I've done my part, okay? You're the one who was uninspired. You didn't want to do anything. You feel like at the end of the day, I'm not going to do anything, and life will just come the way it is, and I will just accept things the way it's going, and all this stuff. Sometimes in life we have to take advantage of the opportunities that is before us. When some of us decide to go back to school, open a business, find a different opportunity that we'll be able to take care of ourselves. That's what we do. We grab it, because some of us who comes from the island, it's an opportunity some of us was looking for. So whenever you migrate, wherever you go, and you get that opportunity, I would encourage you to seize it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not going to come up to the point where you feel that you're ever going to get it again. So you have to seize this opportunity, and you have to make the best of it. The opportunity is really not for now. It's for like later on in your life, I remember like in my life when my opportunity arises and I decide, I am going to take it. And that's what I did. I went back to school, I educated myself. It was not easy, but I had to take that opportunity in my life and go back. And I was looking forward that, I am married, I have kids, and at the end of the day, going back to school and like leaving the kids and all of this stuff. Well, I had one son at the time, right? It was really not easy, but over the years, you would, as your kids and them grow up, they don't need you and they become self-sufficient. They don't really need you as much. You don't have to do for them as much. Once you instill good work ethics and values and stuff into them, they start flying, because kids are like birds. After a while, they start using their wings, and then they start flying on their own. That's when you're like begin to, start to get like real good, because the money and different things that you have to put into the children, no, you could see it, you could put into other things, and you could get to enjoy a quality of life in a different manner. There is no need for anybody to be jealous of you. Jealous of the fact that you put the work in from the beginning, and now that you're reaping the harvest, you should be able to reap your harvest. You should be able to enjoy the life that God gave you without people looking down at you. They had the same opportunity that you had, and they didn't seize it. You seize it because you saw the potential. You know that if you don't seize it now, you're not going to get it anymore. You know, so seizing the opportunity that God provided and God gave you is critical in your life. Okay, so therefore there won't be any like misunderstanding or anything. You did what you had to do for you and your family, and I would, encourage other people to do the same thing. Whatever life throws at you, handle it, deal with it, but you don't have to diminish yourself. You don't have to diminish yourself, right? I remember, like, one time in my life, I saw this stuff they had going around on YouTube, where it's a gratitude basket. You have a basket or a jar, a gratitude jar, and on a daily basis, like whatever happened in your life, you just write down something that you're grateful for. If something special happened in the day, you would write it down. Guys, I did that for a whole year. And I was like, okay, I was writing down, all the good things that happened, but just some days it's just saying, God, I'm grateful for life, I'm alive, I'm blessed, my family is blessed, I am blessed. And guys, when the year ended and the beginning of the year started, and I opened my jar and I started going through, the different things I wrote, it brought me to tears. Just to being grateful, just to see the different blessings after blessing after blessing, that God has been blessing me in my life. Things that, I'm saying to you, that you forget. And sometimes we forget. We forget sometimes because, you're living on a daily and the blessing came in on that day and eventually, you move on. But sometimes you forget the big stuff sometimes that God do for you. I remember when we used to go to church in the islands, we had this song that we used to sing, count your blessings, name them one by one, and it will surprise you what the Lord has done. I would implore you, I would encourage you to count your blessings. Do not count anybody's blessing. That's not yours. You don't have to be jealous of anybody. You don't have to be anything. Just be yourself. Learn to show gratitude. Learn to say, God, I thank you. Tell him thanks. He wants to hear that. He wants to bless you. But when he sees that you're not giving him the praises that he deserves, because off your own, you cannot do these things off your own. It's the grace and the goodness and the mighty of God. Everything that I have in my life, everything that I have in my life is because of God's goodness, mercy, and grace. Guys, let us not forget to give him praises. Don't worry about other people out there. They're going to do what they're going to do. But you do what you have to do. You is the one that God is blessing. You've seen how he has blessed you. I have watched him bless me in my life. And I know he's real. Get to know him for yourself. Get to praise him for yourself. Get to do the things that you need to do for yourself. And in the process, let's be a blessing to somebody else. Come on, guys. Don't give people bad memories of you. Don't give people bad memories of you. Don't do that. Be the best version of yourself. Be the best version of yourself that you can be. Just by being the best person you can be in your life. So that when this time in your life is over, people can look back and say, you know what? You see Yolan? Yeah. She was really a decent girl. She did this, she did that, and she was a blessing. I want my family. I don't do it for praises from people, but I want my family, the family that God has given me, to look at me and say, you know what, when my time has come, that they will say, my mom was the best. I know who she was. When she gave you a word, she followed you on it. Your word is your bond. Your word is your bond. Be that human being in this world. Be a light. Be a light for you and your family. Shine your light as bright as you can, and let God do the rest. Let God do the rest. I'm telling you, I'm just encouraging you guys today, right? Count your own blessings. Give God the praises. Tell him you thank him because he didn't have to do it, but he did. He didn't have to do none of this stuff for us, but he did because he loves us. Okay? And when people are doing evil to you, you pray for them and you ask God to bless them, because I promise you, whatever they do, karma is real in this life. You be the best version of yourself. You continue to look out for yourself, your family, and the people and the loved ones around you. The people who means the world to you. Do that. Do that. and allow God. They say, let go and let God. Let go and let God. Watch God work for you. Watch God bless you. All right? Guys, I'm just stopping by today, sharing as usual a word of encouragement and advice and letting you know. You know, without God in our life, is nothing. Okay? Be the best person in your life that you can be. Be the best version of yourself that you can be. Just be that person for yourself. And it makes you feel good about you, knowing that you don't have to stoop down to certain levels that God has given you, a standard. And He set the standard and you're trying to meet that. Be that person. Be a person of class. And as I always say in my life, watch God. Because I think you don't have to be revengeful. You just live a wonderful, wonderful life. You just live a life that is pleasing to God. Be the best mom and wife and auntie and whoever you can be. Grandma in my case. Wow, love that. You know what I'm saying to you? And just let go and let God. Let God handle everything. Let God handle everyone. And you just be who you are, right? Your all authentic self. All right? And until we meet again, guys, remember, count your blessings. Tell God you love Him. And thank Him for the things He has blessed you with in your life. And watch Him. Watch Him work for you. All right? And until we meet again, God bless you. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy yourself. And I hope you have a blessed, wonderful, and beautiful day. All right? Don't forget, subscribe to the channel. Help me to grow. I appreciate the love that you guys give me. If you like what you see, come on, subscribe to the channel. All right? I appreciate that. And until we meet again, God bless you. Bye-bye, guys. Have a blessed day. Bye.